What's up, guys? It's Coop with C&T Designs again. I was going through my list of videos that I'm going to shoot. This one's going to be a short one. I just wanted to touch on the subject. Domestic violence bills keep popping up and popping up and popping up in the list of bills that are popping up or coming up for limiting people's access to firearms, basically making more and more people prohibited possessors. Now, it is already against the law to beat your spouse, significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, you name it. But let me show you something. Let me come over here. All right. So I ran this search for domestic violence and firearms. Now, some of these bills come up that don't have to do with that. I don't know why they pop up in the search sometimes. But there's roughly about 15 different bills right now going in and adding new categories to prohibited possessors. Let me see, where was one of them that I covered? I think I hit 1494 already. And just to show you, if we go in here to 1494, we go into related bills, pops up 4 more bills that are related to this bill. All of them are expanding the categories of prohibited possessor. None of these bills have anything to do with protecting someone from domestic violence. They have everything to do with creating more classes of prohibited possessors. They give lip service to domestic violence. Let's see. Let me pull something real quick. Let's just flip through this one because I know I covered this one too. Let's get into the text of it. Let's see. We're getting into, again, this is to amend Title 18 United States Code, which has to do with firearms. Getting into 921A of 18 USC 921. And they start expanding this out to the term intimate partner, and they expand the terms of what an intimate partner is. Understand, if you are living with someone, dating someone, married to someone, you can't beat the hell out of them. If you get charged with even pushing that person could come at you and you could simply push them. You could be charged with domestic violence. They actually open this category up even further in here so that if you were just in a heated argument with your spouse, girlfriend, significant other, and the police got called, you don't even have to be convicted of a violent or domestic violence. All you have to do is be charged. Your significant other, or former significant other as it may be, all they would have to do is put out a restraining order on you and you would lose your rights to your firearms. Understand how many times shit like that is misused where people lie on a former partner just to get back at them for something. That would make a person lose their firearms rights. Now, that could happen to a man. That could happen to a woman, kids. Where if a guy really wanted to hurt a woman and he knew that she could possibly have something to even that score up a little bit, all he has to do is claim that she was violent and get a domestic restraining order against her. Cops come take her guns, then he knows she is unarmed and he will use that. This crap has nothing to do about protecting victims of violence. It has everything to do with going after firearms and creating more prohibited possessors. That's why I'm lumping, I thought about covering all these bills one by one, but I'm just lumping them together. Because I've got, a couple more in the list right now. 1923 about victims of domestic violence. 1906 is another domestic violence act. And there's a couple more that are coming in after that. There's a ton of these bills right now. Understand, all this stuff is already illegal. It is already illegal to physically abuse somebody, mentally abuse somebody, verbally abuse somebody. All that's already illegal. The only reason they're putting in more bills is there so they can create more prohibited possessors. And a heated argument with your spouse is all it would take. A heated argument with your girlfriend is all it would take. And these bills, if you picked up some chick from a one night stand, or a girl picked up a guy for a one night stand, and they figure out that that asshole is completely crazy, um, they could become prohibited possessors. So that's where I'm at right now with a lot of these domestic violence bills. So I'm out, kids. I think Flying Rich is starting up a show, and I'm gonna go watch that. So y'all be cool, and I will catch y'all later.